Everybody, welcome back to some 428 Shibuya Scramble. We are now on the 1 to 2 o'clock time block after finally finishing that mess of a 12 to 1. We're going to continue with Tama and see what's going on with her. This is where we left off. All the bottles are broken because Achi threw them all. Bottles of burning hammer litter the pavement, shattered into tiny bits of glass. Even if the recycling guy was really careless with the boxes, it shouldn't have caused this much of a mess. Looks like someone actually came along and threw them all over the place. The heck with this thing! I tossed away the miracle stone, which has clearly brought me only bad luck. We can't have a product demo without product. Which in turn means I won't be getting paid for this whole fiasco. Okay, we can do this. We can figure something out. I try to give myself a pep talk, but I can hear the doubt in my own voice. I try to brainstorm anyway. Finding inspiration is like trying to squeeze blood from a stone. I rack my brain for the best course of action, and at long last I arrive at a conclusion. I'm just gonna have to sell some burning hammer. Somehow or another, I'm gonna have to sell some burning hammer. The flyers have already been handed out. People have come to the demo expecting to get burning hammer. I might have to put it into some new bottles and possibly water it down some. But getting this stuff sold is my only option. My eyes are light on one of the cardboard boxes and I know there's an odd mark stamped on it. Wait a sec. I've seen this before. I recall something Cheery said earlier. This is the sort of thing they'd sell in 100 yen shops or something. The mark on the box is the same one I saw at the shop that's selling the necklace. That's it! I can see if there's more at the knick-knack shop. Guided by this ray of hope, I head for the knick-knack shop as fast as I can run. A glimmer, a sliver, the ever-dwindling light in the distance. Point is, there's not much. As soon as I reach the main road, I crash right into someone. It's Cheery. Oh hey, you find it? She asks. She makes it sound like it's not really her problem. Not yet, but I think we can stock up at the 100 yen shop. The words are hard to get out when I'm panicking as hard as I am. For now, just stay calm and let the boss know. Got it. Leave it to me. Cheery nods and breaks into a run. I'm practically praying as I rush into the knick-knack shop, where I immediately saw the cardboard boxes I saw earlier, still stacked up. Yes! I'm in luck! I dive into the boxes to check what's inside. It's packed with tiny bottles. There's no mistaking the noxious red liquid inside. That's burning hammer, alright. There's 50 bottles per box. And there are 4 boxes total. Assuming each bottle is 100 yen including tax, I can buy the whole lot with the 20,000 I got in my wallet. Mr. Yaganashita said he was yelling the bottles at the demo for 15,000 yen apiece. That way, if we sell all 200 bottles, he'll be able to pay back his debts no problem. Whoa, what's the deal with you? Sales clerk goes wide when he sees my getup. This stuff! I'd like your entire stock! I point at the burning hammer and the clerk makes an awkward face. Hey! I don't know that guy. I'm afraid that's already been sold. What? You mean like all of it? Nobody in their right mind could possibly want all of this. Yes, all of it, I'm afraid. Well, I'm not gonna roll over that easily. Whether I earn that extra 20,000 or not hinges on whether I can get this stuff. Please, you've got to help me out. I'm afraid it's out of my hands. Then could you get in touch with the buyer? Tell them I'm willing to negotiate. I suppose that wouldn't be an issue, but... Actually, would you mind waiting for just a moment? She said she'd be by ASAP. Who is it? After 5 minutes of waiting, the buyer still hasn't shown up. I don't think she's coming, I say. That's odd, the sales clerk murmurs. She said on the phone she'd come by just after 1 o'clock to pick them up. I really need this right now. I understand that, but please! It's out of my hands! By now the sales demo has already started. If I come back empty-handed, what was the point of all this effort? Gimme! That's all she says is gimme! I've already said I can't do that. Gimme! Would you please wait a moment? Look at the anger behind those beadless eyes. Grr. Why did I spend all that time trying to hand out samples? Why did I put this stupid costume on? Why did I miss out on lunch? Why? What was it all for? Eek! Look over there! It's the chupacabra! Huh? Yoink! Seizing the moment, I snatch up the boxes of the burning hammer and make a run for it. Hey, hold it right there, miss! The sales clerk is quick to bar my path. Oof! I barrel my way right past him. I bump him harder than I intended as I race by. He loses his balance and goes crashing through the display case at the front of the shop. Oh shit. At the same time I hear something else topple over with a thud and a gurgle. Some sort of liquid begins to gush from a red polyurethane container. Uh-oh! The sales clerk goes wide, his stare affixed on something on the sidewalk nearby. It's a cigarette! Ah! The burning butt ignites the liquid in a sudden massive blaze. And now for today's news. Shortly after 1 o'clock this afternoon, there was an explosion at a variety store in Udaga Wacho in Shibuya, the cause of which remains unknown. Eyewitnesses report seeing an individual wearing a full-body cat costume fleeing the scene in the aftermath of the explosion. Police consider this individual a person of interest and have not ruled out the possibility that this bombing was a terrorist act. Several hours after the incident, the cat remains at large. Damn it. Fucking bad end. Fled the country. Oh, she left. Blah, blah, blah. That's someone's actions at 3 or 5. Fuck! There was a girl at the 100 yen shop? Hitomi? Maybe it's Hitomi. Let's go over to Achi's and find out what the fuck's going on with him, because this is the only other girl in the story. The man with the cane crooked his finger on the trigger. Archie stepped in front of Hitomi, shielding her with his body. If you want to shoot her, you have to shoot me too. Suddenly, the assassin's head jerked forward. He pitched face first onto the pavement and lay still, revealing a foreign man standing behind him. Uh-oh. Hey buddy. On one hand, the stranger clutched a metal pipe. Hitomi? Achi asked. You know that guy? Hitomi's eyes went wide. That's the man from the Scramble! The one who told me to go to the van. Wait, one of the kidnappers? Why would he help us? I'm not sure. The newcomer fixed his eyes on Achi. Hey man, Archie approached the stranger. I'm not sure what's going on here, but thanks for the assist. Whoa! The man took a sudden swing with his pipe. Archie barely managed to dodge out of the way. What the hell? Once again, Archie made sure Hitomi was safely behind him. Guess I gotta let my fists do the talking. Archie quickly adopted a fighting stance. Be careful, Hitomi warned, her voice trembling. Don't worry, it's just a pipe. I'll just snatch it away from him and make us tell us where your sister is. I don't know if it's that easy, Archie. Archie judged the distance between them carefully as he stared his opponent down. The Milo pipe gave this the considerable reach. One solid hit from that thing and Archie wouldn't stand a chance. He needed to end this in one punch. The crook sized him up for a few moments, then lunged forward to attack. Now! Archie sidestepped to avoid the coming blow, and then delivered a vicious left hook to his adversary's jaw. The man went down hard. Archie gazed at his fallen foe, flexing his knuckles. The thing about guys who bring weapons to fights is they always let themselves get too cocky. He looked at the guy over. The man had a tattoo peeking from under his ratty sleeves. Come on, buddy, you can't clock out just yet, Archie said. Get up! Got a few questions for you. He knelt down to grab the man by his collar. Oh, shit! About that. Halfway to his feet, the man pulled out a gun from his breast pocket. Whoa! Didn't know you were packing heat! Archie took a quick step backward. The man's eyes brimmed with rage. He looked ready to pull the trigger at any moment. But he didn't get the chance. The man with the cane regained consciousness. Back on his feet, he trained his own gun on the foreigner. The foreigner quickly shifted his attention to the other gunman. Oh, no you don't! Archie darted forward and kicked the kidnapper in the hand as hard as he could. The gun went flying from his grasp. With a low snarl, the man took up the metal pipe again. Rather than go for Archie, however, he charged the man with the cane. What the heck? Archie watched in astonishment as the two men grappled. Now's our chance! Grabbing Hitomi by the hand, Archie broke out into a run. Let me see what time. Am I on 305? Okay, so it's obviously not them. Maybe it's Mino. No, it's not Mino. So to fix that bad, and some girl had to show up. I guess we'll find out later. I'll just focus on Archie's for right now. They ran for a long time, finally stopping to rest in a quiet municipal park. As they sat catching their breaths, Archie sensed a new tension on Hitomi. He hadn't said a word since her latest escape. She has to die, Archie. It's for your own good. In his mind, Archie replayed what the man with the cane had said. So, Hitomi, Archie hesitated. About what happened back there. Yeah? Sounded like she'd been far gone in her own thoughts. You gotta believe me, I have no idea who that guy was. Never seen him before in my life. He must have been saying that stuff to confuse us, to trip us up. Yeah? Hitomi said again. Is that what's been bothering you? Huh? No, it was Archie's turn to go Jesus. Monosyllabic. Well, Archie, you're kind of famous around Shibuya, right? I don't know about that. Way back when he'd been the leader of SOS, nowadays he was just some guy who picked up trash. There was nothing to brag about. When someone's famous, it's not unusual for someone else to recognize them and know their name. So yeah, I was surprised back there, but no matter what that man might have said, I trust you. I mean, look how many times you've put yourself in danger to protect me. Told me you sounded pretty resolute. Archie was glad that she believed him, but that raised another question. So how come you've been so quiet? I've been thinking about things. Like what that man from the Scramble might be after. It was true that his actions didn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, he seemed more interested in taking out the man with the cane than going after you. There was bad blood between them. Archie let out a little chuckle. If we're lucky, maybe they'll take each other out for us. He felt a rush of relief, reassured that Hitomi didn't doubt his motives. Regardless, though, we have to track down that blue van. The sound of a child's cry came from behind them. Damn, Toyama just doesn't catch a break in this bitch. He had knocked down over a little girl who was in his way. No rest for the weary, Archie sighed. Yet again, he and Hitomi sprinted away. Do you think he took out the guy with the cane? Hitomi's words came between panting huffs. Maybe. Archie glanced back at his pursuer. What? There was someone else with him. Now they were being chased by two foreigners. I liked this better when we were just running from one guy with a cane. In a one-on-one fight, Archie was confident he could keep Hitomi safe. One-on-two, though, that was a different story. One guy might get a hold of her while he was facing off against the other. He had to make sure they lost these creeps no matter what. Damn! Already? First I got a bad one with Tama that I can't fix. And then I gotta fucking keep out with Archie, bro. Damn it. Alright. Let's try out Mino's. Right. Left. Mino sprinted down center guy, dodging between oncoming pedestrians. Out of my way! Can't you people see I'm in a hurry? He stole a glimpse at his watch as he ran. It was just after 1 o'clock. The Birmingham sales demo will be getting underway any minute now. He could probably get an interview even if he showed up late. Still, he wanted to get to the venue ASAP to get a feel for things before they got started. The best time to scope out an event was before it started and after it ended. This was something he'd learned from Toyama. Everything he knew about journalism, the publisher had taught him. If it had been a combative education, learning despite himself as the two men constantly butted heads. Oh, give me a break! What's wrong with my article? Mino shouted. His voice was loud enough to carry throughout the entire editing department. Shut up! I told you to rewrite it, so rewrite it! Toyama sticking to his guns. Mino recalled the scene from the days when the two men had worked at the same newspaper and Toyama was his boss. Known as the Red Pen Gatekeeper, he would go around chucking young reporters copies like mad. Due to his vigorous efforts, a great many articles never made it to the page. What's wrong with it? Show me what's wrong. All of it! How can it be all of it? Co-worker stared, keeping their distance as the pair screamed themselves red in the face. These arguments had become a regular occurrence, regular enough that everyone had learned not to try to intervene. I poured my heart and soul into this piece! Go back and read it again! I could read it over and over and it'd still be the same thing. A load of self-important claptrap! Now go calm down and write me a more neutral piece. Taking neither of the two opposing sides. Bias reporting still results in one-sided thinking. Yeah, and most of the media now is one-sided. Calm down? You must be joking. I write what I feel in my heart. Thing I refuse to back down on. Then it's the one thing that'll keep you getting your copy rejected. Aren't you the one who told me to be bold and daring with my writing? Yeah, I did, but I don't remember telling you to write me garbage. By now, Mino and Toyama were practically at each other's throats. Still, despite these almost daily shouting matches, Mino never resented Toyama. Not really. How could he write a piece in a way that would shut Toyama up? Trying to figure that out was how he developed his skills as a reporter. Up until he quit his position at the newspaper to start his own publishing company, Toyama had been a stubborn old man in the finest sense of the term. So to be inclined to use knuckles before words to remedy a child's bad behavior. In order to keep his company afloat, at some point he had abandoned all his ideas and principles. It was disgraceful, just disgraceful. Thinking about it made me, his blood boil. It rackled him to know he had such a pathetic remnant of a man who had been such an influence on him. Reminded himself once again that he needed to wrap up his current job as soon as possible. By now, Mino was getting close to the demo site. He increased his speed. Oh, here's the bitch! Here's the bitch that's gonna help me with Tama! He wound up barreling right into someone who was walking into a knick-knack shop. Whoop. Did not mean to do that. Yeah. Who is that? We'll take what you don't need, and we buy computers at top. It was a girl about high school age. She jumped to her feet and then snatched Mino by the collar. Hey! Watch where you're going, she snapped. Her upper body strength was impressive, to say the least. The chokehold she had on his neck made it almost impossible for him to breathe. He had to do something fast. Sorry! He bowed his head in apology. He was in too much of a hurry to get caught up in an argument now. But the girl didn't let go. Uh-oh. Instead, she tightened her grip.
Look, I'm sorry for not looking where I was going.
Mino could barely croak out his apology. Oh, fine. I'll let you slide this once, the girl said. She relaxed her hold with a scowl. Wait, hold on. Oh, no, she murmured. She stared girded hard in Mino's face. Hey, Mr. Minori Kawa. That's right. Fuck! I picked the wrong one. Hold on. Surprised, Minori Kawa gave her another look. Miku? Yeah, so you do remember me. Damn it. Let's just see what happens. Wow, how long it's been, she asked. About 5 years, I think. You still doing your bonsai stuff? Nah, she replied, I gave that up. Miku had been Japan's bonsai champion since back when she was in middle school. Varieties of cherry and maple, smaller than normal, are becoming popular. Plumleaf apple. Spherical balls of soil covered in moss, shaped to look like cute little miniature planets with planets growing all over the surface. One day, local delinquents had vandalized dozens of Miku's bonsai pieces. Mino had met her when he interviewed her about the incident. I want to get strong, she had said, strong enough to beat those guys up. So, Mino had introduced Miku to an acquaintance of his who ran a martial arts dojo. Well, you've sure gotten strong, alright, Mino said. That's the sort of girl I am. Miku handed him a flyer. It read, Ladies Mixed Martial Arts Pub Bride. A show pub that began as a side venture who are facing... There is an octagonal ring inside the pub, and the rules state that anything goes between the young women who fight inside. Customers are able to take in the fights while enjoying the drink. Present this flyer for a free drink. It's a place where you can watch girls fight in a ring while you have some drinks, Miku said. That sounds pretty fun, actually. Mino found himself being pulled in all the wrong directions by the prospect. You should see one of my matches sometime. I'm the reigning champ. Miku beamed with pride. Wait, you're the champion? Yikes! Good thing I apologized when I did. In that case, I'll definitely have to swing by sometime. Right now I'm in sort of a hurry though. Oh sure. Catch you later then. She headed into the shop as Mino rushed off. Let me save. And off we go. Now we're heading back to Tama. We're gonna head back to Tama. And this time... There we go. Even as I'm speaking with the sales clerk, a woman with wearing a hoodie comes in. She's got a tiny frame and a doe-eyed face. Hi, I've come to pick something up I reserved, she says. This must be the customer the clerk was talking about. Please pardon my intrusion, but... Would you be willing to let me have these diet drinks? I bow extra deep, and my costume head wobbles all around. Wait, what? I'll pay you double for what they're worth. No can do. I've never seen this brand before. I'm super curious about it. Surely you don't need this many, though. I do. I make my living with my body. This is about how much I'll need. Oh wow, the sale clerk interjects. What kind of sort of work do you do exactly? I'm a martial artist. I fight at a place called Bride. You ever heard of it? It's one of the more popular hotspots in Shibuya these days. Oh, I know the place, the sales clerk says, beaming with sudden excitement. That pub where they have cosplay martial arts competitions, right? Hold on, what are we talking about now? What's Bride? I've seriously never heard of the place. It's a nightlife spot where ladies cosplay as anime characters, but they fight for real. I've been wanting to check it out, but they've hit their membership cap. New members given the buzz about how both the costumes and fights are really something to see. Auction off online command quite high prices. So then, you must be pretty strong, huh? He says to the girl. Well, I mean, I may not look it, but I'm the current champ. The girl proudly adopts a fighting stance. Would you accept a challenge from me, I say? I ask. A challenge? If I win, you have to let me have all this. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not gonna end well for Tama. The girl breaks into a confident smile. Do you have any doubt who you're dealing with here, she asks. Oh, Tama, what are you doing? I intend to find out. Oh wow, the sales clerk exclaims. I have just got to see this. I'm glad to have him egging us on. Well, if that's it on it, then sure, I accept your challenge. Sweet. We've established our terms. The burning hammer may yet be mine. The girl cracks her knuckles, clearly eager for a fight. I've got to win this. Somehow or another, I've got to. I mean, I've got to be good at something. Facing off against this fighter is going to show me what I'm made of. I address my opponent. And by challenge, I mean... Let's do rock, paper, scissors! Rock, paper, scissors? The girl goes slack-jawed in surprise. Yeah! And if I win, you have to let me have these diet drinks. Rock, paper, scissors. Sure, whatever. Okay, I accept. Here we go. I ready my fist. 1, 2, 3, shoot! Fuck! I've lost. We're doing best out of 3, right? What? Oh, come on. Tama, you're killing me here! 1, 2, 3, shoot! I lose again. And I even tried to change it up by throwing paper twice in a row. So yeah, we're doing first to 3, right? Huh? Oh, for the love of fuck, Tama! Stop using paper! Yet again, I lose. My reverse psychology has backfired. Ugh, okay, now that we're done warming up, you want to do this for real? Sure. Come on. Shoot! 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 Tama, stop picking paper before you gouge out my eyes! Shoot, 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 shoot. This goes on for a good 30 minutes. We've thrown more times than I can even count, and I haven't won once. Reverse psychology. Reverse psychology. Even reverse psychology. She sees me through every time. I'm terrible at this. Beyond terrible. How? How can someone be this bad at rock, paper, scissors? I want to keep going until I win at least once, but this girl is clearly fed up. This sucks. But I've reached my limit. Time's up. Right around then, someone's been told that his time is up, and he's in quite a predicament. Yes? It's Shinichi Yagnishita. The ruthless ultimatum was issued none other than Mino. Well, thanks for hearing me so long. Guess the drinks are all yours. I shuffle off, my shoulders slumped in dismay. God damn it. On shaky legs, I make my way back to the Nocaine building. I'm half tempted to just abandon the whole burning hammer disaster, but I know I'd feel guilty afterwards. Besides, after all the effort I put into this, I'd at least like to get paid something. Yeah, give me that bandana, come on. I'm back, I call out casually as I open the door. When I see what's inside, I feel like I've been smacked in the head with a mallet. Holy shit. The demo room is completely totaled. Torn flyers are scattered all around. Most of the chairs have been knocked over. Someone obviously trashed the place. Who the heck did this? I thought I was alone, but then I spot someone lying in the corner. Oh shit. What the fuck happened? It's some guy I don't recognize. Ugh. The man groans pitifully. What's going on, I ask? What happened here? I go over to the guy and shake him gently by one shoulder. Has death come for me at last, then? His voice is a mere murmur.
If you're here to finish me off, then you're welcome to try. But only if you beat me in a challenge, fair and square.
Huh? I'm not sure what he's on about. My competitive streak is too long. It's too strong to let me ignore what I just heard. A challenge, you say?
That's right. I challenge you. Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors? Rock, paper, scissors again?
If you beat me, then I'm yours to do with as you please.
What is going on? All the vexation I felt earlier when I lost to the girl in the knick-knack shop stirs within me again. I feel like a kettle boiling over. At this point, I don't even care who my opponent is. I need to slay the nagging disappointment inside me. Alright then, I accept your challenge. I hold up my fist. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I swear to God, Tom, if you fucking pick paper. Shoot! I throw paper. And the man? Those are scissors? Those scissors. I've lost. I guess I really just am no good at rock, paper, scissors. Maybe I should say I'm really good at losing it. I had thought my earlier loss might have meant some weird fluke, but apparently it wasn't after all. Can I have my bad end, please? Damn. Rochambeaued. Some other form of challenge. I got you. I got you. Let's have ourselves a straight up fight. The girl grins nice and wide like she's been waiting to hear me say that. Okay, you're on. The name's Miku, by the way. Challenge accepted. I just know this is going to be a bad end too, but I just want to see it. Miku and I march out of the shop, onto the pavement. We stare each other down. So if you win, I'll let you buy the burning hammer, Miku says. But if I win, I get to keep it and you have to pay for it. What? Isn't that a little unfair? If you don't like it, then it's no fight, no deal. I don't have time to rethink this. Alright. Ready whenever you are. Miku does a little brisk shadow boxing, throwing a repeated 1-2 combo. Oh boy. Whoa, what's the deal? Something going on?
It's a street fight!
A number of people pass by, including a businessman, a couple, Archie and Hitomi, that passed by while running away from some mysterious foreigner, as well as some pretty gruff-looking fellows. Members of the Yakuza Syndicate. Jesus. As some of them stopped to form a small crowd. The sales demo has already started by now. I don't have time to goof around here. I watch as Miko starts her footwork. Huh! A left jab. She's quick. I can see why she's the champion. Ha-ya! She immediately follows up with a jab with a wide right hook. I jerk aside at the last possible moment and deliver a little swat to Miku's shoulder. Whoa! She slips off balance and pitches forward. Oh, whoa, what was that? The crowd has started clamoring. Miku rights herself and gets back into a fighting stance. What the hell? She doesn't even seem to know what happened. Ah! This time I watch as she unleashes a kick with her left leg from a distance. On reflex, I bring up my right hand and adopt a guarding stance. Gotcha! She calls out. It was a feint! There's a whimsical whomp as the second kick connects, coming up from a different angle. Whoa, what gives? My big mascot head serves to cushion the blow to the point I can barely feel it. Hi-ya! She proceeds to unleash a string of additional kicks with her left leg, trying to defeat my fizzy armor. Eventually I catch hold of her foot, holding her off balance and begin to walk her backward, making her walk awkwardly on one leg. Yeah! I casual flip on my paw and Miku goes through, wailing through the air. Whoa! Ooh. Ah! The crowd erupts in a cheer and applause at the spectacle. Woo! You're tough. Who the heck are you? As you can see, I am a cat. A weary smile comes to Miku's face. Think a bright competitor would lose in a street fight. Guess it's time to go back to being an ordinary girl. Today is the day I retire. Phew! Good match there. Miku clasps my hand firmly. But hey, I'm just glad that my last opponent was you. I didn't mean for you to retire, but okay. I'm just lucky I was wearing the mask I had on, that's all. I hoist up the boxes of the diet drink. So, how much does this come to? I asked the sales clerk. He shook his head. Oh, don't worry about payment. You're more than earned it with the spectacle display just now. That was really something. Heck, even I am shocked at what just happened. It's amazing what a little desperation will do for you. So that move you used, that was some Aki Jiu-Jitsu, right? Martial art that emphasizes learning to anticipate an opponent's first move and instantly counterattack. Can toss and throw opponents with a simple touch. The art predates the development of the more pacifistic Aikido. And so some dangerous techniques still remain. Huh? Oh, I guess? I tilt my head non-committedly. Come now, no need to be so humble. I'm a martial arts fanatic. I know my moves when I see them. Watches roughly 350 martial arts fights a year. He's particularly fond of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and is thinking about studying it himself. It's a dojo he'd been eyeing. But he's rather timid and thus far only waffled non-committedly outside the entrance to the place. He can call it whatever he wants if he wants to, if he's letting me have the drinks for free. This is going to be a lifesaver. Is that all the shopping you'd be doing with us today? He asks. Actually, come to think of it, I do have one more request. Sure thing. Can you please not sell that necklace there? I promise I'll be back to buy it later. Sure, no problem. The sales clerk gives a deep bow. I did it. I managed to solve my burning hammer problem. Now I've just got to get back to the sales demo. Oh, that must be awfully heavy. Here, why don't you use that dolly? The sales clerk indicates the hand truck over in the corner. Oh, thanks so much. I load the pile of boxes onto the cart and rush back to the Nocaine building. By now the sales demo will be well underway. I need to get back as soon as I can. If there's nothing to buy, the customers are going to leave. And everything I've gone through will have been for nothing. Come on, Tama, you can do it. You just gotta hurry. I charge for the demo, pushing the dolly ahead of me like a battering ram. Ah! Oops! Sorry to keep you waiting. You're late. What the heck have you been doing? Mr. Yagnashita practically throws himself at me. The weight must have been killing him. Standing behind me is a man I don't recognize. Who is that guy? He doesn't look like a customer. Okay, Talmat, just come with me for a minute. I found Mr. Yagnashita into the break room. Sorry I'm late. There was a whole bunch of stuff that happened. But look, I got the product back. I proudly open one of the cardboard boxes. Ah, it's burning hammer. It really is. Really, really is. Yagnashita clutches the box close, muzzling it with his cheek. How's the demo going, I ask. I've got Chiri keeping them occupied with some magic tricks. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. I sneak a peek through the door and see Cheery guzzling orange juice from my fucking gigantic container, draining it in one go. Is that really a magic trick? If it buys us time, it's magic enough. Before long, the last of the juice is gone. Over in the corner of the stage, I see 6 huge more containers, all likewise empty. It is shocking to think she might have drunk all 7 of those things dry. The audience interrupts into sincere applause, like they've forgotten what they originally came here for. That is scary. Cheery comes back into the break room, positively drenched in sweat. I think I should have stuck doing imitations for a little longer. No! That was fantastic, Cheery! Mr. Yarnishita. It's just fantastic! Thanks to you, we've had enough time to get the burning hammer back! He bows profusely. Alright, now time's for the main event. Cheery, go out there, guzzle down some burning hammer. Get yourself all drenched in sweat. Got it? Aye, boss. Who's that guy? Yatama? Just go up there, smile out big, and say, this helped me lose a bunch of weight too. Got it? Got it. Good, now then. Only should have gestures to a man I hadn't noticed before, who's been waiting quietly nearby. Of course, begging your pardon, miss. It's the service rep from the rental shop, who proceeds to try and get me out of my the only son of the company president. As his father is usually clad in a rabbit costume. Masamichi has harbored a strong dislike for both his father and mascot costumes ever since the old man showed up at school on Parents' Day one year dressed in his inevitable... You'll inherit the family business. Oh, that's odd. The rental guy tilts his head. What's the matter? Yagnashita asks nervously. Ah, yeah, this is a no-go. The rental guy pokes his finger at the back of my suit. See this here zipper? It's all jammed up. It's going to take a long time to get this thing off. What the hell? Mr. Yagnashita clutches the side of his head. The rental guy tries tugging at the costume from various angles, hoping to free up the zipper, but like he said, it's no use. Right? That wasn't me. Look at rental guy's eyes widen at the sound of a cat's mewling. Was that you? He looks at me confused. Did you hear a cat meowing? Yes. Was it you? No, not me. I'm as surprised as he was. Must be hearing things. Mr. Yagnashita and Cherry doesn't seem to have heard anything. Ah! Just my luck! I finally found a cute model and the crowd's never going to see her! Boss? The customers are going to leave if we keep them waiting much longer. What do we do? Want me to go out there and do some more impressions? A sea lion yawning, a harbor seal hailing a cab, a robust reading sutras, a fur seal who can't reach the itchy spot on his back, a stellar sea lion's taking a nap. No, we don't have any choice. Tama, you're gonna have to get out there dressed like that. Are you sure, I ask? If those people go home, we're done for, he exclaims. Just get out of there and get started. I'm counting on you too. Ladies! Terribly sorry to have kept you waiting. Oh boy. Cheery and I spring into action on stage. But now, I am proud to introduce you to the worldwide sensation that is now Burning Hammer. The latest product from the West that has taken the diet world by storm. Every seat in the house is packed. That means there's about 40 people here. We only need to sell 5 bottles each to each customer in order to sell out. I'm hit with a sudden jolt of motivation. Allow us to explain just how this revolutionary new diet drink works. It's magic, Cheery begins. The plan is for me to describe how the drink works, and then Cheery will demonstrate it with a taste test. All eyes are fixed on us. I begin. For the first time in human history, you can drink a single bottle and lose a whole kilogram. Just drink and drink and burn that excess weight away. Astonished gasps rise up from the crowd. Just take a look at this marvelous red liquid. Even looking at it makes you feel like you're shredding right? Here's how Burning Hammer works. Oh, great. It activates the primary stress component of chili peppers. Because it is a severe skin and eye irritant, and it's also an ingredient in some forms of pepper spray. Capsaicin found in chili peppers. I pause to take a deep breath before continuing. And rapidly breaks down the triglycerides responsible for causing obesity. Blah 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 blah. Yep. Again, the crowd hums with excitement. This response is better than they could have hoped. We're off to a terrific start. And now, this young lady here will demonstrate Burning Hammer's effects before your very eyes. She did eat before this, right? Cheery steps into the spotlight. Just wait till you see how much she sweats. Proof that fat is being burned right there on the spot. Cheery holds up a bottle of Burning Hammer up high. Cheers! She opens the bottle. However, one of the women in the front row speaks up. Hold on. She's already sweating pretty hard. She's right. Cheery's drenched in sweat from head to toe. Another woman chimes in suspicious. All that juice drink from earlier, that was all to make you sweat like that, weren't it? All of a sudden, the crowd is in an uproar. No, not at all. Drinking Burning Hammers makes you sweat way more than this. I rushed to towel off Cheery's sweat for her. Go on, hurry up. Drink it down. Cheery's face screws up unpleasantly as she gulps down the bottle. And the sweat doesn't come. Gah! Why isn't it working? I exclaim. The audience momentarily forgotten. Guess I've already sweated out too much. Cheery replies unfazed. Well, why were you sweating so much? Uh-oh. Look! You were taking forever at the 100-yen shop! Oh boy. The crowd shifts from uproar into riot. Did she just say 100-yen shop? The scowling customers begin to close in. No, that's not it! You got it all wrong! Please just listen! Oh, we can see what's going on here! The situation has gotten out of control. Like, this product is so valuable that 100-yen shop is about the only way we could get it! What? Uh-oh. I think I just put my foot in it. The customers glare at me, their eyes bright with rage. Hunk of lamb chop! It's a clumsy attempt to force it off, but it's my only option. She said hunk of lamb chop! I repeat. Meaning that Burning Hammer is so incredibly filling, having just one bottle will feel like you've eaten a big meaty meal. Yeah, that's what she meant. Uh-huh, sneers one customer, sure. Fuck. I don't know what you want from me, Agnishita. Do they really sell this at 100-yen shops? Rats! We didn't manage to distract them. 100-yen shop? What's that? Ha ha ha. Answer me! Do they really sell these at 100? Look, I cry! It's the chupacabra! I thrust my arm out the port, only to catch one of the attendants in the head with my filthy fist. Uh-oh. And the woman lets out a muted groan and sinks to the ground unconscious. The rest of the crowd stares at me stunned. Oops, I murmur. Tama! Shouts Mr. Yamashita, rushing out of the break room. What the heck are you doing? Abort, he howls. If you let these people know the truth about this stuff, they'll never buy it. Uh-oh. Now you've done it. Cheery doesn't hesitate to point the finger at him and throw up her stare ferocious. Whoops! Musing why he just blurted out, Mr. Yamashita is aghast. Now there really is no saving this. The customers just found about Yamashita, their wrath a terror to behold. So then it is true! What the hell are you trying to pull? I can't believe you tell us crap for British pleasures! Uh-oh. Ayoo! The drone goes on attack. Fury and I forced our way to the angry mouth, hoping to find some way to calm these people down. Cursing and fighting to fill the air. Their shouts are accompanied by merciless open-hand slaps. Ay, ay, ay. I get all jostled and thumbed about, and my mascot costume takes a bad beating. Finally, is this a bad end? The storm passes. It's over. It's all over. Miss Yagashita wails to the empty room. So, boss, about getting paid? Even Shiri seems hesitant to ask. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, obviously. Yagashita doesn't even so much as look up. His shoulders slump further in defeat. I'll take payment in kind, then, Shiri says. Mind if I take this burning hammer home with me? Sure, Miss Yagashita says, lifelessly. Go right ahead. Alright, I'll be off then. Later, Tama. Shiri picks up the cardboard boxes and heads out. Sir? It's the man from the rental place. I believe you still owe me for the costume rentals. Oh, right. How much was it again? Mr. Yagashita rummages in his pockets. Well, given the severe damage, I'm afraid I have to add the full cost of the catsuit to your bill. Your total comes out to 200,000 yen. What's that? 200 yen? No, sir, 200,000. Sorry. I can't hear at all. I think I might have ruptured my eardrum. 200,000 yen, sir! Okay. Yagashita takes out all the cash in his wallet and hands it out reluctantly. That's only 20,000, sir! The rental guy furrows his brow. I'm afraid this won't cover it! I understand that, but I don't got more than this. Don't got no more? Sir, please, you're not a child. Then give me a discount, make it 20,000. Instead of the 200 you owe? You know I can't do that, sir. Yagashita refuses to back down. Ah, that's right. Insurance! I got insurance in the event the suit wound up damaged. No, you didn't. Yeah, I did. You did not, sir. No, I did! Then where's your paperwork to prove it? Yagashita calmly claps a hand to his chest. Right here. The paperwork is right here inside my heart. The rental guy clutches the sides of his head in exasperation. And believe me, I feel his pain. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to leave this to my boss. When he's back on the ruins of the sales demo, he slumps his way out of the room. Is this not a bad end? Is this? Now it's just me and Mr. Yagashita. I feel like this is how it's supposed to go. No, it's just me and Mr. Yagashita. Please do not try to let it get you down so much, sir, I say as cheerfully as I can muster. He's already down on the floor, a sobbing mess. You wouldn't know what it's like to feel so utterly hopeless. I think I might have an idea, sir. In fact, I'm sure of it. At this point, there's nothing more I can possibly do. He slumps forward, trembling like a willow tree. Things will turn around soon enough, I'm sure. You don't know me like I know me, he says. There's not going to be any turnaround. Not after this. Okay, now this little pity party's starting to piss me off. You know, if you think you're the only person who's had a run of bad luck, you are dead wrong. I wound up shouting the words louder than I intended. Mr. Yagashita whips his head back up. Yikes! Where'd that come from? I need to tell you something. My pent-up emotions come surging to the surface. I have amnesia! What? Mr. Yagashita just goes, he said the same thing I did. Yagashita's eyes go wide. What? I can't remember anything from before this morning. Stress or psychological trauma, a powerful blow to the head. Once the cranial nerves recover. My name? How old I am? Where I live? Any of it! I would much rather be in your shoes, sir! Mr. Yamashita looks at me with a hint of disbelief. So where'd you get the name Tama then? I thought of it when I saw the Tamagaki in those lunchboxes. Aha! Tamagoyaki. Tama. I get it! He claps himself on the thighs as if he's had some big eureka moment. But wait. How come you lost your memories? Well, I don't know for certain, obviously. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure I took a hard blow to the head. When I came to, I was inside of a storehouse with a massive headache. A storehouse? A surge of vertigo washes through me as I recall waking up in that strange, dim place. Yeah, I'd gotten out of there when you flagged me down, sir. Huh? Really? So it is pretty unnerving then. Not knowing who you are? Sounds like it's taking me seriously now. Yeah, it sure is, but it's not going to do me any good just to fret over it. And besides, I've got a clue. What sort of clue? There's a necklace I saw at a knick-knack shop. The same place I found the burning hammer. Somehow I know that's important to me. And so you took this job so you could afford to buy it? I nod. Of course, now that the job is ended on a total bust, I've lost my shot at getting it. Okay then. So Yamashita removes his shoe and then ranks out the insole. This here really is the last of my money. He pulls out 20,000 yen, adds it to the other 20,000 yen from his wallet, and thrusts it all towards me. Here you go, he says. That includes the reimbursement for the burning hammer you picked up. I pluck up two of the 10,000 yen bills between my fingertips. I actually didn't have to pay for it, so the 20,000 we agreed upon is fine. But how about you, sir? Are you going to be okay? Like, after all this? Compared to your misfortunes, mine are nothing. They might send me up a creek without a paddle, but I'll bounce back somehow. I'm sure of it. And then, clutching his fist, Mr. Yamashita gets a far-off look in his eye. And then, one more time, I'm gonna go see a Bright Bite. My jaw nearly drops. Bride, like the martial arts pub? Wait, you know about Bride? Man, I've spent so much money at that place. Wow, it really is a small world. Especially that Miku. Hee hee hee! I wonder how much she has made me spend. Miku, huh? Pretty sure I just accidentally forced her to retirement. But I decided to keep quiet on that front. He nods. To be honest, the reason I borrowed all that money was to pay my tabs at that place. And I had to borrow from some pretty shady sources too. I can't help suspect that this guy got a real raw deal.